Good morning. It is morning. How is everyone doing today? I am actually just today. Why? Because everything looks like it works, hopefully. I say that with so much doubt in my speaking. I'm checking my phone to see how the stream is actually looking. Because on my side, it says it's dropping every frame. And that means it's not working, which, you know, I don't have enough tech support in my life for this. But good morning. It has been a long time, a long time since I have streamed. Not because lack of trying, but lack of home. If you don't follow me on Instagram, or if you missed the stories, because I only put them on stories, I haven't put them in my feed. I didn't have a house. I didn't have a home. I called it my homeless arc because it was like 3 months of homelessness. Technically, I had a roof over my head, yes, but did not have my house or my things. So let's start from the beginning. I no longer live where I used to live. I used to live in Florida. I was never super outright about that. I'm gonna be outright about it right now. I lived in Florida, not anymore. And in Florida, there are hurricanes. And another thing about Florida is Florida does not have very well-made homes. So the homes are made of toothpicks. So in September, a hurricane came through. And it wasn't particularly strong. Well, no, it was particularly strong, but it didn't come through my side. It ended up going to the left. If it had gone right, I would have been homeless even faster. Because of that, I had to evacuate my home and stay at a hotel. At the hotel, we waited out the storm. We waited out to see if we can go back home. We went back for like 2 days, and a second hurricane came through. The second hurricane, though, came through direct on my side. And it tore the roof off. And the roof of my house came clean off, and the ceiling collapsed. And half of my house was under fiberglass and rubble. That happened, early October? So early October, my house became condemned. And I had to go stay at a hotel. And there weren't enough, I want to say products, material. There we go, material to fix the house. And we were going through some problems because we didn't have anywhere to live. But then they had us paying rent for a house that we couldn't, like, was condemned. So we ended up having a lot of problems and a lot of fights. And yeah, so since September, I wasn't living in my house. Then October, there was no house to live in. I think I did one stream the first week of October during that 2-day period where I was in limbo. But yeah, so the hurricane did its best. It really fucking did. I had a picture of all of the fiberglass and all of the wood and all of the shit that fell into my home because I had set up a security camera in my house. I don't have them right now because they're somewhere in these boxes. If you see right here, there's some moving boxes behind me. Not everything is unpacked. So yeah, I'm living in a hotel with just one what's it called, luggage bag worth of clothes for 3 months. But then at the end of October, I was also having surgery. So I was having surgery and homeless. But when I had surgery, since I was still living in Florida, I have one family member who lives there. And so I wasn't by myself for my surgery. I went to my aunt's house to recover. Surgery went I was gonna say well, but it was actually weird. So I had surgery to pretty much diagnose a weird, crazy disease I have. And it was supposed to be really easy, quick recovery. The scars weren't large. It wasn't like they tore me open and just like, no, they didn't fucking gut me like a fish. They did a whole bunch of, like, I have a bunch of dotted lines. And my body decided it didn't want to heal very well from that. And instead, I have pain across those dotted lines periodically. I mean, it's not super horrible. I guess I'm used to pain because I have a pain condition. I have a pain disease, a chronic pain condition. But a little extra doesn't kill me. A little extra pain now and then. It's annoying, but it's not gonna kill me. So my surgery went meh. It went good and bad at the same time. It wasn't horrible. I had surgery. My scars are mostly healed. I have a weird... So I'm not allergic to Band-Aids, but I was allergic to that Band-Aid. And they put a Band-Aid to cover one of the tabs of the what's it called? Stitches. The stitches. I was apparently allergic. And the Band-Aid fused to my skin. And when they took it off, all of the skin that the bandage touched came off. So now I have a scar, perfect shape of a bandage. And it's so funny. Like, I look down at my stomach and I just see a bandage. There's a bandage there because all of that skin got ripped, and relatively deeply because it's still, the scar's still there and it's already been 2 months. So yeah, then I had surgery. Then we had to move. Not by choice, but I don't know if any of you guys know, my husband's in the military, and when you get orders to move, you fucking move. And we couldn't get into our house to pack anything or see what damages, because the house was condemned, what damages the house had. And they just packed everything randomly because when the movers came to pack the shit, I had told the company that was who owns the house, I told them, hey, this day I need access to my house, entre comillas, my house, so that I could have the movers come in and pack my shit. Sounds solid, right? Told them like 100 times that I needed this day. I get there with the moving truck, which, whatever. I get there and these guys have torn the rest of the roof off because like a part of the roof had came off. They took everything. If you were inside the house, the ceiling wasn't there anymore because it had collapsed. I went inside the house, I looked up and I could see the sun. And they were on these little planks, pulling out nails and just throwing them inside the house while the movers are trying to pack shit. I got in there, looked around, tried to get some shit, and then just left because I couldn't lift anything because this was like weeks, like a week. Yeah, a week and a few days after surgery. I had just had surgery, so I couldn't even help pack. I couldn't be there. I had to like go back to the hotel and lay down. Oh. So I found parts of fiberglass inside my packing boxes because they literally just packed everything. Everything they could see, they just packed it because they're like, oh, I don't know if this is like their stuff, or what if they're like creative people and this piece of wood is a project or some bullshit. So they packed dirt, they packed trash, they packed nails, they packed the little sconces of the ceiling light. They packed fucking all of that shit inside boxes, and I'm still unpacking boxes. So they packed their shit, and they packed my shit. They packed my shit, and they sent it out. And it didn't affect me because our stuff was leaving first, but we weren't moving yet. We still had to stay in the hotel. We were from hotel to hotel to hotel to hotel to hotel to hotel to hotel. The last few times, and we had to pay for the hotels. Some of the hotels they paid for. It was grand. Absolutely fabulous. Let me tell you, usually people are like, oh yay, a stay at a hotel. Yeah, but when you think of a hotel, you think nice, you think clean, you think luxury, you don't think Roach Motel. While technically they were hotels, they definitely looked like Roach Motels. After our Roach Motel, we moved up here, up north, where it is fucking cold, and let me tell you, as a Caribbean girl who not like the cold. I do not like the cold. The cold is not for me. It sucks for me. Remember, I'm from Puerto Rico, a tropical island in the middle of the Caribbean, where, I don't know, the lowest it gets is like 60 some degrees. It is currently 20 something outside right now. Let me see. No, it just got a little hotter. It's 39 degrees. Still freezing. Absolutely freezing. It is the cold outside for me. It is very cold. Very, very cold. Anyway. So yeah, that's the update. Lost my house. Lost some of the stuff in my house. I don't know what in the screen it looked like my finger was. Oh, that's the light of the I'm sorry. I have ADHD. So yes, lost my house, or lost some of the stuff in my house. A lot of the stuff survived. I was just without anything for 3 months. 3 months living out of a suitcase. We finally got our new home. When we finally got to where we were going to move, let me tell you how we got here. And before moving, we had signed a lease. I'm sorry, something's falling off the side. I have to lean over and grab it. Okay. We signed a lease for the new house that we were going to move into. And I had signed everything, and I had the address, and everything was all set. I set the moving company to come deliver our stuff. Super excited, new start. I get to this place. I go to pick up the keys, and because it's owned by a company, it wasn't rent from a person. I go to the company and I was like, hey guys, I'm here to pick up my key. And these motherfuckers were like, oh, we just started working on your house yesterday. You won't be able to move in for 2 weeks. I'm like, I just lived in a hotel for 3 months, and you're telling me that I'm gonna live in a hotel for 2 more weeks? No, you motherfuckers are not telling me this shit right now. And it was like, oh, you were supposed to call 2 days before, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, the house was mine. I signed a lease. If you're going to work on it, you have to tell me, because this is my house now. You'd think. You'd fucking think. So that was fun. We got to stay at the hotel here. I stayed at a hotel in 4 different states, because then we had to drive here. And so we stayed at different hotels along the way because, ow! I just kicked something. We stayed at different hotels because, well, I wasn't gonna drive 18 hours straight. You can't pay me to drive 18 hours straight. I mean, you could. I say this from a place of hurt. Because, well, I haven't started looking for a job here, but over there I could never find a job, and I was like, someone pay me for anything, anything, please. But now, after I finish unpacking the house, because I still have like a fourth of, no, like half of the house. Yeah, I have like half the house to still unpack. Hey, shrimp boats. Woo! Homelessness arc over. Look, there's a wall behind me, and it is mine. The carpet, it's mine. My green screen, it's right there. I didn't put up my green screen because there's not enough space. There's boxes everywhere. And I was like, I just kind of want to stream to let everyone know that I'm still living and breathing. Well, if you're a part of Papa Alianza's community, you'll know that I'm still alive because I pop in there from time to time between all of this shit. But anyone who's in my community didn't know that I was fucking going through it. Going through it, losing houses, losing stuff. Oh, and then the movers. Okay, so I actually got this house like 3 or 4 days ago, but the movers dropped. Okay, the movers broke, I think, 15 different items. One of them being my desk. Like, they broke my desk. They shattered one of the side panels. They fucking, I don't know what they did to it, but they absolutely shattered it. So I was just sitting there looking at my computer on the floor because I had unpacked it, and I was like, that's rough, man. What a relief. Yes, I'm actually super relieved. I'm so happy to, I don't know why I keep grabbing this. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy to be alive. I'm so happy my stitches finally fell out. So my stitches over here are gone. I had stitches all up, under my ribs. My stitches fell out. I don't have a doctor here, and I was like, ooh, these stitches better fall out because I don't have anyone who's gonna take them out for me, or I'm just gonna have to walk into an urgent care like, hey guys, it's me. I was gonna say it's me again, but it'd be my first time, and I don't even know where the urgent care is here. You'd think that's the first thing as a woman who dies constantly, who always has something wrong with me because I have like a lot of chronic conditions, I would find where the hospital and the urgent cares are first. You know what I don't know? Where the hospitals or the urgent cares are. Whoopsies! I'm glad you're okay at least. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I like to complain with high energy, but honestly, I'm a very positive person. I'm actually super positive. I'm usually like trying to spread positivity. I'm trying to just like move forward, but every once in a while, I like to have a good complaint, a good rant. A good rant makes me feel better. Even if it's not like important things. It's like, it doesn't have to be important. Every once in a while, I just want to rant about something. It makes me feel stress relief. That's what that is. I hope you enjoy my ranting. That was whole 20 minutes of me straight talking shit. Just fucking talking shit. Also, for all the people who, this is not what my office is going to look like. It kind of, you can't see it, but if you stand at that door and look in, it looks like a college dorm. But that's because I don't have any furniture, and that's an air mattress. And those are boxes. And I have this nice L-shaped desk that I bought so that I can do crafting streams, which is going to be so nice. I have this whole section clear so that I can do crafting shit. I have a camera, an old, beat up, very poor quality. It doesn't matter. I'll upgrade eventually when I have money. I'll have a little beat up camera that's going to point downwards onto my little mat while I do my little crafting shits. Just nice. Here behind me, we're gonna move out this air mattress. This is only because I don't like laying in my bed. Okay, I'll reiterate, I have chronic conditions and I'm not a very healthy person, and I have to do a lot of rest because I am in a lot of pain all the time. So I don't like laying in my bed because it makes me feel like a sickly person. It gives me a little bit of anxiety when I lay a lot of time in my own bed. But if I lay in different places, somehow the anxiety doesn't catch up to me. So I have this nice little air mattress here that will eventually be put away. I'm gonna put a little chair back there. On the wall, I'm going to put x-rays. I'm gonna line it with x-rays. And I'm gonna put light boards so that you can actually see the x-rays, so you can read the x-rays. Because I have a whole bunch of x-rays back there. I just have to, mark off my name so you guys don't have my name, information, address. But like, I have a million x-rays, and since x-rays my shit, I loved doing x-rays. I studied doing x-rays. I wish I could go back to working in hospitals. I really do. So I'm just gonna line the back, and instead of use a green screen, have it actually like an office, like what I have in my let's see, that, where that's not an x-ray, that's an MRI of a brain, but you get the idea. There's also CT scans and MRIs, but the MRIs aren't even fucking I forget what that translucent thing is called in English. In Spanish they're little, we just call them mica. Mica, it's mica. Oh my god, it's the same word, but with a no accent. God damn it. What do they say, that meme about bilingual where it's like it's called bilingual because I lose words in each language? Yeah. So yeah, that's what's going on. That's what happened. That's why I was MIA for so long. Now we have a roof. Okay, one last thing. So, I said how I lost my last house because the roof came off because of the hurricane. I came here and I was like, well, I don't have to worry about no hurricanes. This is up north. It's cold up here. We don't get hurricanes. Blah, blah, blah. Well, 2 days ago, there was a windstorm, and my neighbor from across the street, the shingles of her house flew straight off. I'm like, not this again. No, please. Please, I did not want this. I did not ask for this. So, yeah. I hope that doesn't happen to me. I hope the roof doesn't come off this building either. I would really be sad, honestly. I miss having my stuff. There's actually two thoughts on that. I miss having my stuff. Like, there's certain things that, you didn't have it for 3 months. I'm like, oh, I miss my computer, or I don't know. I literally, all I had was a laptop, my phone, a pillow, a blanket, and the blanket I bought at the store, and the pillow I actually bought at the store too, and then one suitcase full of clothes. That's all I had. So the second thought is, when I started unpacking, I realized I don't need that much to live anymore. Like, I don't need that much materialistic things to live anymore. I was like, I'm about to sell and donate 50% of my shit. I actually have like this big corner in my kitchen of things that I'm gonna donate, because I'm like, now I know that I don't need that much. And like, I'm not gonna sell it when I know there's people. I had it rough. I had it rough for 3 fucking months. I know other people have it rough all the time. Daily life. Every day. And if I can make their life a little better, definitely I'm gonna donate this shit. I put 3 bags of clothes to donate, because I also realized I didn't need that many clothes when you're living out of a suitcase for 3 months. I put bags of clothes, and I put like kitchen appliances, just random stuff that other people could use, that I know others could take, just that they maybe not have or don't have the money for, and I can give away. So in the next few days, I'm gonna take a bunch of that shit to a donation center that I found, because, well, I'm humbled. Basically, that's the long and short of it. I am humbled. You realize how little you actually need when you don't have anything. Makes you think. Now I think that's the end of my rant. That's the end of my rant. You realize how little you need when you don't have anything. When you have a suitcase, blankets, and some pillows, and you're living in a hotel, recovering from surgery, so you can't really go out and buy anything. Also, I don't have that much money. While I have a lot of things that I've gotten over time, which is why I have all this stuff that I can donate, it's not that I have a lot of money. We're a one-income household, and I have a lot of medical conditions, which, funny enough, I got a bill from my surgery that showed up 2 days ago to this house, and I'm like, no fucking way. But yeah, I got medical bills. But the things that are fully paid for, fully just unnecessary to me, donation. So if you're listening to this and you have shit that you know you don't need and you're just hoarding it, donate it. Donate that shit. Make someone else's day. Help. Help others. That is my PSA.